Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know the time is short. We blink and then it's gone. So we better make the most of what we've got. So take your neighbor by.
Hey guys, welcome to Meals with Maria. I'm so excited to show you a Dollar Tree Christmas breakfast. I'm going to give you two options today. We have a $5 option and a $10 option, but I'll tell you that for $5, you can make a huge Christmas breakfast for you and your family. You could probably feed like 6 to 8 people with this thing. It's incredible and so yummy and just visually appealing. We all know that the most magical part of Christmas is Christmas morning. That's like really when the time starts and everybody gets hyped up, you get gifts, and you really want to make that breakfast in the morning special, and you want to make it so that it's something to look forward to and not something to kind of dread that's breaking up playing with toys or having those magical moments under the tree. So I wanted to bring you something that was super fun, special, relatively easy to make, and of course, above all, inexpensive. Inexpensive and delicious. That's what we do here. Now, I do want to also welcome you guys to Vlogmas. Today is day 1 of Vlogmas. I'm so excited to share this time of year with you guys. This is my absolute favorite time of year. So I am at one with the world. This is what I was made for. I, for many years, changed my name on Facebook to Festive during this time of year. I love to decorate. I love to bake cookies. So I'm so excited to bring you along this December with me and share all of that joy with you. Now, as I mentioned in my Dollar Tree Christmas dinner, I have my elf, Freddy the Foodie, and we're going to get off by showing you what kind of trouble he got into because he kind of wanted to be part of the party as well. So here are my options for my Dollar Tree breakfast, and I really want to go with like a charcuterie board. So if you've seen those on the internet, on Pinterest, they're like so adorable. I just figured that's going to be the most like cute and fancy thing to do with what little we have. So there's two options here. I have a $10 option and then a $5 option. So it's up to you what option you want to use. So I think we're going to go with the $10 option, but overall you can have a lot of fun with it, and I'll show you what you can do with 5. And it's going to be plenty of food, I'll tell you that. So our key ingredient is always going to be our pancake and waffle mix. All of this is from the Dollar Tree, obviously. But the key ingredient is going to be the pancake and waffle mix. What I'd like to do with this is make some pancakes, and I'm going to do some really fun stuff with it. Like make some shapes and stuff, and then also make waffles so that you have like both options, and it really kind of beefs up your tray. So it looks like, wow, look at all this stuff on here, and you're actually just using $1 to make all of these items. So something I have extra of, I would say, is our blueberries and our mixed berries. If you were doing $5 option, just choose one of these. I happen to have both. They sell these. They sell like a banana and mango one. So they have lots of different frozen fruit options at Dollar Tree, which is perfect to put on our breakfast board. We have pancake syrup. If you have sugar at home, you can make your own pancake syrup. I'll put a recipe below for you so you can do that. And you know, you can buy the pancake syrup. You don't have to. If your family's good with just putting a little bit of sugar in the berries, you could cook this down into like a coulis or something? I'm not really sure. And then eggs. So I did have these in a carton from the Dollar Tree, and then I kind of transferred them to a larger thing because it was Thanksgiving and I needed more space in my fridge. So I took them out of the carton, but this is actually 8 eggs. Obviously 12 eggs comes from Dollar Tree. I'm not going to be using 12 today. We're just going to do 8. And this is kind of an option. So like if I were to do a $5 like whole challenge, I would just do pancakes, one of these, maybe blueberries, I like the aesthetic there, eggs, and then 2 other things. So you still end up with a lot. So here I have my leftover turkey bacon from my Dollar Tree Christmas, and they sell this at the Dollar Tree. I have 3 slices left, but it comes with probably like 10 slices. So that's quite a bit of turkey bacon, and that's like the perfect thing to go with your meal too. So if I was going to go like super bare bones, I would be pancake mix, blueberries, eggs, bacon, and probably these little donuts, because that is super fun. And or you could get bread. I mean, so sometimes they have like mini croissants, like that would be adorable on a little thing. And that, I mean, that's a very robust board right there. These guys are also super cute to put on your board, but look at this, the kids. Every day they're like, can we have one more? I'm like, oh sure, we'll still have some left. Yeah, we have one. You can't even see. It's in there. We have one left. Craziness. These are really extra items right here. Here's your craisins and your chopped pecans. You absolutely don't have to buy these. I mean, I think that you're pretty much getting ripped off at the Dollar Tree when you spend $1 on this mini pecans. The craisins is not a bad deal, except I have seen craisins on sale at some stores for 99 cents for a regular size one. So, but I just think those would look really, really cute. I do wish I bought like little mini croissants though, because those are really, really adorable on one of these. And then I have powdered sugar from my cabinet. You can buy powdered sugar at the Dollar Tree. You can buy regular sugar at the Dollar Tree. I just already have it. And, you know, you can add it to your cost or not, depending on, you know, what you're doing. I will just be using it to kind of put over my pancakes and my waffles and kind of sprinkling it on. I'm not using it like as a main ingredient. It's really more for the aesthetic. So let's get making our beautiful Dollar Tree breakfast. The first thing I want to do is get my blueberries and my mixed berries into my bowls because I didn't set them out the night before. If you're thinking ahead the night before, absolutely take your frozen berries out of the freezer and put them in the fridge overnight, and that way they will be perfectly defrosted the next day. I'm hoping these will be defrosted enough by the time that our food is ready, but if they aren't, I can just pop them in the microwave for a few seconds just to warm them up, just enough to melt them all the way through. Now the first thing I'm going to do from a cooking perspective is cook our bacon. So I'm just going to turn this to a medium to medium low heat. And then I sliced my pieces of bacon in half. And I find that I like to cook bacon or turkey bacon like this because I can separate them out better. And I just feel like when they are not like super close together, that the bacon cooks a lot better and a lot crispier and a lot more evenly. While my bacon is cooking, I just want to get started on my scrambled eggs. You could make over easy eggs. You could make little egg cups in the oven in this case, because we are going to make like a board, so we just want to put everything on it. I actually don't end up putting my scrambled eggs on the board. I put them on the side, and then because I only had a small package of bacon, I ended up cooking up some other bacon that I had in the fridge. You would have the same amount of bacon if you were to use the Dollar Tree turkey bacon. Just to make sure that everyone in my family didn't fight, I did just make some regular bacon. So I ended up cooking up my scrambled eggs right at the end, right when I was done making my breakfast board, and then putting some of the bacon in the middle and making like a little wreath out of it, and you'll see that later in the video. But when I make my scrambled eggs, I just scramble them up with a little bit of water, salt and pepper, just super simple. Then I'm going to make my pancakes just according to the package. So I'm using 1 cup of mix. I do end up adding 1 more cup of mix later on to make more pancakes, and then I used 1 cup of mix to make some waffles. So there is about 3 cups in your box of pancake mix from the Dollar Tree. So here I'm mixing up my pancake or my waffle mix. Oddly enough, it's the exact same ratio to make pancakes and waffles, so I could have just mixed it together. I assumed it would be different, but it is not. So I just have my little waffle maker here. This is very inexpensive. I will link one of these below for you. This is a great Christmas gift for you or someone else. I never knew I needed a waffle maker. I didn't grow up with one, but once we've had it, they turn out amazing and we use it all the time. Way cheaper than buying waffles. But as you can see there, I ended up making waffles that don't really fill the whole thing, and they end up looking, or at least to me, like little snowflakes. So I just feel like I get that frozen vibe from them. And you could even make like a little Elsa breakfast if you wanted to for your kids and just make them waffles, but just don't fill the whole thing. And they end up looking like these beautiful little snowflakes. So for our pancakes, I'm just making some circular pancakes, and you'll see in a little bit what I end up doing with those. And then I also wanted to do something that I've seen on Pinterest. So I wanted to try using some cookie cutters and making shaped pancakes with our cookie cutters. I did spray my cookie cutters down, and then I pour the pancake batter right into the cookie cutters on the stove. This turned out pretty good. It wasn't the easiest thing that I've ever done or processed, but I did use like a salted butter on the bottom of the pan and they tasted delicious. So I definitely recommend it. Here is where I kind of messed up my filming, guys. I gotta be honest. I accidentally filmed this in time lapse. So everything's a little bit choppy. But what I decided to do was cut out the inside of our pancakes, and then on the second pancake, put some powdered sugar over it, and then you actually put the pancake with the cutout on top, and then you can also put powdered sugar on the cutouts. And they kind of remind me of like those little jam cookies. So you could do this with any pancake and cookie cutters, and you could use, I've seen Nutella, I've seen peanut butter, I've seen raspberry jam. In this case, I was just going low cost, so I just used the powdered sugar that I had. You can put pretty much anything in there, and they turn out so cute, and they're just such a fun little way to spruce up the holidays and do something different without spending a lot of money. And you see here, I'm also making like little Rudolphs on my board. So I saw this one on Pinterest too. I did realize afterwards, I'm like, why does it look like the antlers are really their ears? Well, I should have put little pancakes to make ears. So if you do it again, just make little tiny pancakes and then you make their ears and then you put on their antlers. And then I used some pecans and then a little raspberry as a nose, but you could use blueberries as their eyes or strawberries or whatever you want to kind of make those little faces. The kids thought they were so adorable. And then you can see that after my pancakes from my cookie cutters came out, they do have a nice clean edge. It's just a little bit difficult to get them out. And then I put some powdered sugar on them. So over to the right there, you can see the snowflake. And then I did a star, and they just were really cute. The kids were loving this. And then on this platter, all these little tiny bowls, these are all Dollar Tree bowls. So very inexpensive. You can buy these in, I think the clear ones come in like a 4-pack, and then the white ones, I think a 2-pack. So very, very inexpensive. And this just ended up looking so cute. The family absolutely loved it. And then, like I said, I served the scrambled eggs on the side and put some of the extra bacon in the middle, and it looked kind of like a wreath.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of headlights.
What did you do to him? Let me see. It's not even there anymore. You're Rudolph. What did you do to him?
I ate him.
You ate him? Cut him up?
Yeah.
Whoa. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, if you liked it, give it that thumbs up. If you're new here, I make videos like this. I also did a Dollar Tree Christmas dinner, a Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner. I do budget meals and grocery hauls, and I will be vlogging all December long, so be ready for a video every single day. So I know you don't want to miss any of that. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss anything. I mean that. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, or else you will not know that these videos are coming. You will not see them. YouTube doesn't show them to you. And if you want to see another video similar to this, I'm going to pop my Dollar Tree Christmas dinner right here for you so that you can watch that as well. I will see you guys tomorrow.